Yes, unfortunately we will be seeing yet another system coming through on Friday and into Saturday. And that is something to keep in mind if you are traveling for spring break. So the system will be coming into our area as of Friday morning, and then we'll be traveling up north as of Friday afternoon, causing a lot of snow for the northern part of the state and a lot of mixed precipitation for the southern part of the state. And then accumulations will become heavier as the night goes on, but then should clear up as of Saturday afternoon. So we don't know for sure what the exact amounts will be for the accumulations from this snowstorm, but as of right now, Mount Pleasant should experience around 6 inches of snow, 8.3 expected in Chicago, and then all the way over in Rochester, New York, they're going to be experiencing about 13.8 inches of snow. So quite a bit of accumulations occurring from this storm. And unfortunately, we will be seeing some more ice accumulating for the southernmost part of the state and then parts of Illinois as well. But for some key messages from this winter storm, the timing will be Friday morning into Saturday morning. Heavier snow is expected in upper Michigan and Illinois, as well as New York. Icing will be possible for parts of Michigan and Illinois, and travel disruptions are likely. So keep that in mind when you are traveling for spring break Friday and into Saturday. Try to stay safe, and back to Kate for her next story. Welcome back, everyone. As you guys have noticed, we've been seeing some pretty bipolar weather from Mother Nature lately. Right now, we're experiencing temperatures at right around 41 degrees, dew point at 30, which means that we are experiencing a pretty dry atmosphere right now, which makes sense because we've got a higher pressure system kind of looming over our area. Winds are moving steadily from the southwest at 7 miles per hour with occasional wind gusts at 15 miles per hour. So very different than what we've been experiencing for the past couple of days. And it's pretty much the same story for the rest of the state. A lot of clearing in terms of clouds. However, we will be seeing some of this cloud coverage come into the area overnight, so temperatures won't be dropping too far down overnight. However, we will be experiencing some more cloud coverage. And throughout the entire country, we've been experiencing temperatures well above average. As you can see, down in Dallas, they were experiencing 82 degrees, down in New Orleans, 85, Miami, 82. And then the coldest part of the country up in International Falls, we're experiencing temperatures at 24 degrees. So well above average for pretty much the entire country. But taking a closer look at local temperatures, Ithaca is experiencing temperatures at 36 degrees, North Star 37, Breckenridge 35. Moving a little bit farther north, Mount Pleasant at 34, Shepherd at 34, Sanford at 37. And then slightly farther north, Lake George at 34, Hayes at 34, and Farwell as well at 34 degrees. So since we've been experiencing a lot of different weather lately, I thought that it would be a good idea to talk about the different types of winter mischief. So first things first, I want to talk about rain. So here in winter, all precipitation will start out as snow, but as it falls down in the down from the atmosphere, it will experience warmer air melt, and then that will cause rain. And then freezing rain is similar to regular rain. However, the rain freezes on contact with the ground because the ground is pretty cold, below freezing, so that will cause slicker conditions and icy conditions. And then sleet, similar but a little bit different, start out as snow. It will melt with this warm air mass and then refreeze with a colder air mass closer to the ground, and then that will fall as sleet. And then finally, with snow, there will be a cold air mass all the way down, and then the snow will accumulate as it touches the ground, since the ground will be much colder. But for tonight's forecast, tonight the low will be 27 degrees. Mostly cloudy conditions will be expected. The chance of precipitation will be 20%, and that would be falling as snow if we do experience any snow tonight. And the winds will be moving from the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So, Kate, back to you.
Good evening, everybody. Dominic here for the weather, and today, look, the conditions are clear. We saw everything for Tuesday, nice and sunny, and the radar indicates that as well. And moving forward, we might have a little snow shower in the morning hours of Wednesday and maybe even Thursday as it passes by. But Friday is what meteorologists are really looking at, because we're having a giant winter storm once again. Ranging all the way from Iowa all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. We're going to see precipitable numbers all the way upwards of 10 inches in some areas of snow, maybe even 16 in Toronto. In our US 127 Mount Pleasant, the roads right now, if you're leaving for spring break, are all clear, so it would be a great time to jump on the road. But Friday, be wary, because this snowstorm is coming and will bring snow and ice depending on the temperatures. Our spring break temperature, if you are lucky enough to be flying out of the state, guess what? Myrtle Beach, Miami Beach, Tampa, you can all be expecting lots of 80s and 70-degree temperatures. And our 10-day temperature outlook, we are going to a steady decrease until Friday where the winter storm will be coming, and then a little heat up over the weekend if you are staying here in spring break. Tonight's planner, gradual decrease and maybe even a powdering of snow at the end in the morning hours, and it'll be calm until then. And in our extended forecast, Wednesday, 40 degrees, low of 30. We have 35 as a high on Thursday, and a low of 23. And Friday is when that snowstorm is coming, but don't worry, after that snowstorm, it will be sunny for the rest of the week.
Snowstorm, snowstorm, snowstorm. Michigan loves a good snowstorm.
One after another. Hey.